Season's greetings, happiness seekers. Gio here and
Juan Carlos.
we are coming to you from our living room here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And as you can see over our shoulder there, the tree is up and it is decorated. So we wanted to take a few minutes and kind of share a little bit with all of you our Christmas tree, because a lot of you have been asking for it.
And also wishing you all a very happy holidays.
Yes, we do. Very happy holidays. And as you know, recently we did a live stream here, and our goal of that live stream originally was to do the tree live with all of you watching. But unfortunately, even though we reached that wonderful milestone of over 1,000 subscribers, and it's been almost 2 weeks since we did, YouTube still hasn't turned on our ability to do the live streaming with our mobile devices. Wah, wah. We're waiting. But we'll see. So we wanted to take a little bit of time with you all this evening and kind of share our Christmas tree here in Florida. We'll talk a little bit about our tree in Costa Rica, what we do down there that's different than here. And then we're going to share with you something even more special. And why don't you tell them what that is? What are we going to do tonight?
We're going to put up the Nativity.
We are. And what makes that Nativity even more special?
What makes it special is that my sister Lucy gave us that Nativity for our house here in Florida.
Yeah, right before we left Costa Rica. And it's Juan Carlos's first Christmas away from home in Costa Rica. So it's a nice little tradition that we're bringing here to Florida from his family to our family to set up a nativity. So you guys get to see that. But I want to take a couple moments with you right now. We'll get a little closer to the tree and show you guys some of our special ornaments, some of the things that mean a lot to me. And there's a couple ornaments on the tree that mean something to you and I, since we're trying to create memories together. And we encourage all of you to do that too. That's something that makes us really happy, is finding things to share with each other, especially at Christmas time and on our tree to kind of personalize it. Yeah? So come along with us as we take a peek at the tree and I'll show you a little more. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just reading this great book. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, our Christmas tree. Let me take a moment and kind of share with you a little bit of history about this tree. So I have been collecting since the late 90s, early 2000s, a type of ornament made by Christopher Radko. And the Radko ornaments are all hand-blown glass, and they all have different meanings and things that appeal to me. So now that Juan Carlos and I have been together for the last 5 years, I've been focusing a little more attention on trying to find some ornaments of the Radko that fit with us. And the very first ornament we got together was back in 2015 for our first Christmas. So come in here, come in a little tight, keep coming. Can you see? Right up here. 2015, that was our first Christopher Radko ornament that we got together with Santa on the sleigh. And so when you look at this tree, one of the cool things that I like about it is there's lots of different Santas on the tree. So we've got beach Santa over here, because living in Florida, Santa goes to the beach. Coming up top, I've got a classic Santa up there. Lots of different Santas on the tree. Another cool one down here. He's snow skiing, because when I was younger, I used to snow ski. So each little thing has a little meaning. There's some other ornaments on here that are very special. This is actually Elton John, and this ornament was made many years ago, and all the proceeds for this ornament went to the Elton John AIDS Foundation, which I think is pretty cool. And there's another one right over here. Do you guys know who that is? Juan Carlos, do you know who that is? Put a comment down below. Let me know if you can tell who that ornament is. Also for the AIDS Foundation. Very, very famous lady. I used to work for Disney and the Disney Cruise Line, so I got a really cool ornament right here of the Disney Cruise Line, the very first ship. Christopher Radko made a Disney Magic ornament, which I like. And look, right next to it, something's happening. What's happening there? This is a really cute little carousel. And I've got these types of ornament hangers that actually allow the ornaments to be animated. So there's those, which I've been collecting. So as you can see, I try to find ornaments that have a little special meaning. And then for Juan Carlos and I, we brought a little bit of Costa Rica with us to Florida. And we've got this ornament right here that we got together. It's got this beautiful painted parrot with a Santa Claus hat. And that is from Costa Rica, as you can see. And then over on the other side here, traditional in Costa Rica, this is representative of the wheel on the wagons. They used to carry the coffee all the way down from the coffee plantations into towns. And if I turn it around, Costa Rica. All right, so there you go. There's a quick little overview of the tree here in Florida. Lots of personal things to myself, but also mixed in with personal items that Juan Carlos and I feel good about for our Christmas tree. And one of the things we encourage you to do with your Christmas tree is find things that have meaning to you and display them, because it brings back great memories. And speaking of memories, Juan Carlos, and as you know, we've been together, we're coming up on 5 years. And so we've spent, this will be our 5th Christmas together. And over the years in Costa Rica, at the time we met, Juan Carlos was building his house there. So we got to spend our first Christmas together down there. And he put up a tree. And one of the things that we've done over the years we've been together is every place we travel, we go and find an ornament that means something to us. So our entire tree in Costa Rica is made up of memories of all of our travels together. And so that makes that very special for us. So there's the tree. Now we're going to head into the front room and do a little nativity activity, and we'll let Juan Carlos tell you the traditions in Costa Rica related to that. All right, everyone. So we're now in our living room, and we're getting ready to set up the nativity that Juan Carlos' sister gave us. We brought it all the way from Costa Rica, and we thought we would put it here in the living room near our front door, a little place of prominence in the house. Mm-hmm. And so Juan Carlos, why don't you tell everybody the sort of the history of the nativity and why it's special in Costa Rica, and perhaps maybe that's a little different than people think here in the U.S. and how they celebrate with the nativity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the nativity in Costa Rica is very important. It's even more important than the tree. Every house has the tree and the nativity, okay. But this is very important, very special for us.
What do we got here?
And here we have baby Jesus.
Yay.
Yes.
We got baby Jesus.
Yeah.
He's very important.
He's important, and there's something special. You cannot put baby Jesus until the 25th at midnight.
Oh, so when you put up your nativity, you can't?
No.
So you do not include him until actually he's been born?
Yes.
I get it. I get it.
Has to be hidden until then.
Cool.
And
see,
then,
I'm learning.
Then we have Maria.
Ah, beautiful.
And we have Jose,
or
Joseph.
Joseph, yeah.
And then the wise men.
Here, let me show down here.
Yeah. We have the 3 wise men. We have the shepherd, an angel.
Oh, we even have a cow.
La mula y el buey.
Mm-hmm. And we have a little sheep down here too.
The
shepherd. Very cute.
Yeah. Usually in Costa Rica you only get this, but then you start adding more of this stuff, more shapes, chickens, ducks, pigs.
Oh, okay.
Like, everything that you want to put on. And they have to all be facing where Jesus is going to be born.
Okay. That's
because
important.
all they want to see it.
Perfect.
My sister gave this to us, so it's very special for me and very important.
It is. And it's special for me too, because his sister really went out of her way to make sure that we had this, so that when we came, because this is Juan Carlos's first Christmas outside of Costa Rica, so celebrating it this year here in the U.S. is very special for me, because he'll be with my family for the first time. So, and I've done it for the last 4 years with your family. Mm-hmm. So, traditions, creating traditions, and we love it. So, we're excited. So, we're going to show you. We're going to put this together, but we're not going to take you through the whole process. So, let's throw a little time lapse in, shall we? Ta-da! And we're done, everybody. So, yeah, we're going to show you the nativity now. That didn't take us very long at all. You excited, Juan Carlos? Come on over here.
Excited.
So Juan Carlos was telling me, I'm going to share with you guys, I learned a couple more things, that January, what was the date? 6th. So on January 6th, like as we were setting it up, but there's all kinds of rules about like where things get placed. I learned that, for example, the cows are facing the baby Jesus, and apparently the breath of the cows are what keep baby Jesus warm, so they have to be right there. Didn't know that, now I do. The wise men are all facing into the baby Jesus, but on January 6th, you turn them all and face them away because now they're all leaving. I didn't know that. Probably a lot of you did know that, but I didn't know that. So do you guys have a nativity at home? If you do, let us know. Something.
Comment below.
Yeah, comment below.
So let me show you guys everything. Ours is very simple this year because it's the first time that we do it. We will be adding more stuff in the next few years, like more like chickens and maybe another donkey and some other stuff, some other animals, and a couple things. This is, we call it in Spanish mula, which is basically like a female donkey, right? And this is a steer or buey in Spanish. Wait.
Those are the ones that breathe on the baby Jesus.
Yes, they have to be facing baby Jesus so their breath keeps him warm.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then who else do we have?
Well, we have the 3 wise men, the shepherd, and the little sheep, and the angel.
And right now we do have baby Jesus there just to show you all, but we're going to hide him until December 25th,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he has to be hid. He's not born yet.
Baby Jesus has to be hidden. So, yeah, very cool. This is the first time since I was a kid. Now, I grew up with the nativity, obviously at the Catholic Church and in the town. There was always a nativity, like in the town square where I grew up. And I know after being with you in Costa Rica for the last few years, your family has one. And I know they have a really big one that they put up at the Basilica de Los Angeles. And so I know the nativity is very popular here in the USA as well. It's just something that I haven't personally done since I was a young boy. So I think it's exciting that we're bringing this into our home. So thank you. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it as well. We just wanted to give you a quick little update of what we're doing here in our house for the holiday. And as always, we appreciate you guys watching very much. And we certainly hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season. Whatever holiday you're celebrating. Maybe it's Christmas, maybe it's Hanukkah.
Just happy holidays.
Or maybe you don't celebrate at all, and that's okay too. So from our home to yours, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and if you haven't done so yet,
Subscribe.
yeah, do it. Easy, easy peasy. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.